The least interesting thing about people is their body. The most intriguing, inspiring, interesting people I know, I have never once talked to them about their body, and they have never once talked to me about their body or mine. And that's something that I am constantly reminding myself of. Some days I wake up and I'm like, my arms look gross, my legs look gross. I don't feel good about the way my legs are rubbing together on my run. And then I remind myself, I don't care. In the grand scheme of things, nobody cares and I don't care, and if other people do care, they're not very interesting. When I look at someone and think they're cool or interesting, it's never because they have a thigh gap or because their face looks like it's their aura, as cheesy as that sounds. How freaking boring is it to go up to someone and be like, oh, my arms are so flabby, and then they're like, oh yeah, my butt just isn't what I want it to look like. No, how much more fun is it to talk about literally anything else? An adventure you went on, a cat you saw on your walk this morning, a poem you're writing, how you just picked up making clay magnets, a story from your childhood, literally anything else. And I'm always telling myself that. I've been pretty insecure. I don't know. I've started getting kind of some bad skin damage, freckles, call it what you want. And people, first thing they point out on my videos, I've been to the dermatologist. They literally said I'm fine, which is all that matters, right? As long as I'm not actually dying. And then I remind myself, it's not interesting. If people want to poke fun at that or point that out, they're boring. They're so boring. And I don't want to associate myself with boring ass people. My body is so boring compared to the stories I've got, the lives I've lived, the adventures I've been on, the places I've seen, the things my body can do, like run a 4:53 mile. I honestly don't care if I look perfect because there's no looking perfect. You're never gonna win. I'd rather collect all these stories and memories. And people are always scars, stretch marks, freckles. They're imperfections on your body. You need to fix them. When in reality, if anything is interesting about your body, it's those things. I've got scars all over my legs, and I've got a story for each one that's way more interesting than looking at them and thinking they're imperfections. So the next time you're being harsh on yourself, literally remember that cool people do not think about your body or the way you look. They think about oh, this person is sick. I'm getting such a sick vibe from them. Cool people don't point out people's bodies because it's so boring. Literally anything else about you is more interesting than your body. So stop being so mean to yourself and stop being so mean to other people.